I'm gonna show you just how to create a pitch. So you've all done PowerPoints before, so I'm just gonna go through the layout here. My PowerPoints are really simple, but this is the way I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna have 1 minute of company description, 2 minutes of investment thesis, 2 minutes of valuation. Like that. So, and I have 1 minute for the company description, 2 minutes for the investment thesis. So, could actually be like 1/2 to 1 minute, like that, just to like clarify that the company description should be very short. It should be very concise, and yeah, you should focus more on the second parts. So now that we have that out of the way, let's do like this. In order to, the company I've chosen is Bredband2, Swedish telephone company. So what I've done is I've looked through the latest quarterly report and just highlighted what I think is interesting in the report. So when it comes to a company, you can always use, they always say what we do early in the report. So in this case, telecom could actually have like maybe like 3 bullets. Telecom company specializing in private communication services such as internet, data centers, and mobile. Yeah. Private customers as well as business customers, or you can write both business like that, and you find that here. Obviously I'm doing a Swedish company with only Swedish reports because I like the company, so yeah, and they are, can probably find something more here. Founded 1989. Customer close relations. So there I have, I will obviously maybe make it more detailed or better later, but yeah, this suffices as a company description. So when it comes to my investment thesis, I've already highlighted some stuff I find interesting. So obviously these are just helping me. I already have a investment thesis in my mind, but it's always nice to, the growth. So what this first sentence means is number of customers has grown exponentially. So I'm gonna say good growth prospects, increase this year with 16,000. You could also have this one, which is Bredband2 is the first operator in Sweden with speed faster than average speed, whatever. Yeah, so we have that one. Investing in organic growth. Investing in organic growth, increase in employees, suggest growth, strengthens growth case. Like that. What more? I like this. They have a new platform. Creates new customer segments among bigger companies. You can find it there, and I have some more highlights. However, I'm gonna go with this one: company move towards the cloud, positioning itself within cloud services or something. Yeah. So yeah, not also. The thing about Breadband 2 is they're not sure what they want to do, if they want to create own data centers, or if they want to cooperate with other companies. So in one aspect, that is a positive. So I'm gonna say, because since this is my investment thesis, I want to make a sales pitch. So obviously, I have to make it a positive thing, or maybe, yeah, the positives should come before the negatives. I can make a balanced argument, but everything here should be positive. So positioning itself within cloud services, might cooperate, leads to cooperation, leads to lower risk, which they state here. Anyways, that is my investment thesis. Last one is valuation. You can have bullet points, but just remember, in this case, I have bullet points in company description as well as my investment thesis. When it comes to valuation, generally I like it to be more chart or picture focused. So if I would have, you can also have bullet points in your valuation, but this is a good place to have charts and whatever. So I'm just gonna go into Excel, and I'm not gonna make any forecasts. But what you can do is something like this. You have this, and then you can just do it like, you can remove that. So let's say you make a revenue estimate. They will grow. You can do something like that. This is very simplified, obviously. I'm just gonna show you what to think when it comes to sharding. So let's just say we grow with 5%. I reckon they will grow with 20%. Sounds more reasonable. Like that. I'm just gonna see how much was revenue. Yeah, it looks fine. Anyways, yeah, 20%. A bit aggressive, perhaps. So yeah, I'm gonna make it an estimate. When it comes to, usually when you do charts, I usually go with two different, usually maybe like revenues or as well as EBIT projections. Because a chart that only contains revenue estimates is kind of dull, in my opinion. So I'm gonna go with operating income. For some reason, let's say it grows slightly more. We have a margin expansion in the company, like that. So we have that. I think it's F11, right? Yeah. This one is a bit tricky, but let's just do a normal chart. Like that. Yeah, so we have, I want to do operating income as well. So what you do here is you, let's see, chart data range. You can do it like this actually. There we go. Yes, so then when I have all my things, I want to remove gross income. There we go. I should have revenues and operating income. This chart is kind of weird when it comes to the axis. The operating income is way less than the revenues, and when you have this kind of problem, it's better to add a second axis. So what you do is go to change chart type, right click on chart, that is, you click combo. And what you can do now is you just add it here, click here. Perfect. So now we have a chart that contains revenues and operating income. This chart is kind of self-explanatory, but you can maybe add MSEK, the currency, which is always interesting for a reader to know. This one you can remove, or yeah, like that. What do we need more in order to make a nice chart? You can make some slight things, but what I like to do is I like to have a very consistent color grading. So link, obviously you could obviously have some link kind of maybe change it to nicer. Yeah, so perfect. Since Excel and PowerPoint are they are intertwined, they should be at least, right? This is weird. Am I stupid, or should work? Is it a color? Yeah, it was just all the text was white for some reason. Anyways, I have that one. Obviously, this is an valuation related, so you can probably have it in your investment thesis, like that, maybe. So if you would have a chart that only has historic values, it would be kind of boring, in more maybe like in company description. But since it contains my estimates as well, I believe it's it's interesting information for the reader. So we have that one. And what do I want in my evaluation? Yeah, well, you could obviously, if you want a chart, I'm gonna do something called I'm gonna make a DCF probably. But if you want, you can do like a P ratio. So let's just say you have these EBIT multiples, and insert, 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 insert. So what you can do here is you'll have two, since I did sales and I did EBIT forecasts, you can do like that. Obviously you should use enterprise value, but I'm just gonna simplify it. So we have those. Then I know a competitor is called Banoff. And I believe there are estimates for this company. Probably do something like this. Currently traded at. Now it's getting kind of weirder. Like that. 2017 estimate. 2019. Something like that. So this is essentially a peer evaluation where you look at these your revenue estimates and your EBIT estimates, and you make them into a multiple. So obviously we need the current market price for the company. Let's just say it's I know the price of the stock, it's 100 kroner. No, it's 1 kroner. Yeah, and you have a number of outstanding shares here. So yeah, the company price is 701 million. So you have your revenue estimates here. You can just then you lock it in, pull it out. Now this is for my I need 2016 estimates, but you should do it on the current let's see, I can make it real quick. Let's just say you have we already have 2 quarters, right, in the fiscal year. So I believe it was something like that and something like that. So yeah, currently traded at. Now it's easier. And LTM is last 12 months. So it could be like 20, like that. So the current multiple for price to sales is 1.29.4, and as you can see, it decreases rather quickly. But we should just change this one to that one. Pull it out to right. Nice. Then you do the same for your EBIT. Lock it in. Nice. And let's just assume Bahnhof trades at maybe 1.5, 1-6. 1-6, 1-5. And you can perhaps look at Bloomberg. They usually have estimates for the companies, and I think Börsdata also has estimates. But in any case, you could obviously compare the multiples with Bahnhof. But just to make it simple, you can do it like this. Make a chart out of these ones. We do the same thing again. Go to combo, make it into a line. I usually like to have this on top. It's kind of self-explanatory right now. As you can see, like the price to sales is obviously should always be lower than the price to EBIT. So multiples. And usually when you have insinuate, it's more interesting if you write something like multiples insinuate upside. Relative to growth prospects. And just change the color scheme like that to maybe gray or something. Pull it in. Now it's the same problem here for some reason. Oh my god. I'm gonna go with template. This is not going well. Yeah, what's the problem now? It's a white line. Oh, there we go. Okay. I'm just gonna see. There we go. And you have you want to change these colors, shape outline to maybe, I don't know, like that. So yeah, I will, when I make my presentation, I will obviously not look at this screen a lot. I will probably bring some research material which is intertwined with this information. Like I won't look back and have these as my research material, but instead as a visual information for the viewers. And yeah, that's basically it. Thank you.